Good evening. I want you to imagine standing at a crossroads. In front of you are two paths. One keeps you exactly where you are, safe, predictable, but stagnant. The other, it's uncertain, it's bold, it's filled with challenges, but it's also the one that leads to your greatest potential. The question is, which path will you choose? Today, I'm here to tell you that your life, your happiness, your success, your dreams can transform with one decision. The power of decision-making. The power of decision-making is one of the most profound forces we wield as individuals. Every choice we make, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has the potential to shape the trajectory of our lives. It is through decisions that dreams are pursued, opportunities are seized, and lives are transformed. The act of deciding is not merely a momentary choice, it is a declaration of intent, a commitment to action, and a recognition of the responsibility we carry for our future. Imagine for a moment the countless decisions that brought you to where you are today. Some may have been deliberate and calculated, others impulsive or intuitive. Each decision acted as a stepping stone, building the pathway of your journey. In those moments, you held the power to redefine your reality, and with each choice, you unlock new possibilities. That is the remarkable thing about decision-making. It is not bound by our past or limited by our present. It is a force of creation, enabling us to shape the future we envision. Yet, decisions are not always easy. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty often cloud our judgment, making it tempting to stay in the comfort of indecision. But let us remember that indecision is a decision in itself, a decision to remain stagnant, to allow circumstances to dictate our path. When we hesitate to decide, we relinquish control and surrender the power that lies within us. True growth begins when we step beyond that hesitation, when we face our fears and embrace the courage to choose. The beauty of decision-making lies in its transformative nature. Each choice is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become a better version of ourselves. Mistakes are inevitable, but they are not failures, they are lessons. Every misstep teaches us something valuable, preparing us for the next decision. The courage to make bold choices, even in the face of potential failure, is what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. And let us not underestimate the ripple effect of our decisions. The choices we make often extend beyond ourselves, influencing those around us and even shaping the world at large. A single decision to act with kindness, to pursue a passion, or to stand up for what is right can inspire others to do the same. This is the true power of decision-making. It multiplies and magnifies, creating a legacy far greater than we can imagine. In the grand tapestry of life, decisions are the threads we weave. They add color, texture, and depth to our story. When we embrace this power, when we trust ourselves to choose with conviction, we unlock the limitless potential that resides within us. Every decision, no matter how small, is a chance to move closer to our dreams, to create meaning, and to leave an indelible mark on the world. Let us decide boldly, wisely, and with the full belief in the extraordinary power we hold. Decisions define your destiny. Decisions define your destiny. It's a simple yet profound truth that resonates through every choice we make, every path we take, and every moment we embrace. In life, we are constantly standing at crossroads, faced with options that shape not only our present, but also the trajectory of our future. Each decision, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, has the potential to ripple outwards, influencing the course of our lives and the lives of those around us. I think about it. The moments when you chose courage over fear, determination over doubt, and integrity over convenience. Those were the moments that sculpted your character and set you apart. Every decision is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life, contributing to a masterpiece that only you can create. But to create something extraordinary, you must choose with intention and clarity, knowing that your destiny is not a matter of chance, but a matter of choice. Life doesn't always provide a clear path or guarantee a perfect outcome. There will be times when uncertainty clouds your vision, when the stakes are high, and the risks seem daunting, but it's in those moments of challenge that your decisions carry the most weight. Will you step forward into the unknown, guided by hope and resilience, or will you let fear hold you back? The answers to these questions will determine not only where you end up, but who you become along the way. Your decisions are a reflection of your values, your dreams, and your deepest desires. They are the voice of your ambition and the proof of your commitment to something greater than yourself. When you choose to act with purpose, to follow your passions, and to stand by your principles, you align yourself with a destiny that is authentically yours. And in doing so, you inspire others to do the same. The power of choice is one of the greatest gifts we possess. It is the key to unlocking potential, overcoming adversity, and creating a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. So embrace that power. Make decisions that challenge you to grow, that push you closer to your goals, and that remind you of the limitless possibilities within your reach. Let every choice you make be a step toward the destiny you deserve. Because in the end, your decisions are the foundation of your legacy. The myth of waiting for the perfect time. The myth of waiting for the perfect time is one that many of us cling to, often without even realizing it. We tell ourselves, I'll do it when the time is right, or I'll start once everything falls into place. But the truth is, the perfect time doesn't exist. It's a seductive illusion, a mirage that keeps us stuck in place, waiting for a day that may never come. And in that waiting, we lose time, opportunity, and the chance to grow into the people we're meant to be. Think about it. How often have you delayed something you truly wanted to pursue? Perhaps it's starting a new business, learning a skill, or simply taking a bold leap toward a dream. There's always a reason to delay. Finances aren't ideal, responsibilities are piling up, or maybe you just don't feel ready, but readiness isn't a destination, it's a state of mind. You don't become ready by waiting, you become ready by starting. Life doesn't wait for us to feel perfectly equipped. It doesn't pause until we've tied up every loose end or gathered every resource. Life moves often unpredictably, and it's in these moments of unpredictability that we find our greatest opportunities for growth. Waiting for the stars to align can be comforting, but comfort is rarely the soil where dreams flourish. Growth comes from taking action, even when the timing feels uncertain. What we often overlook is that progress isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. The fear of failure or the uncertainty of the unknown may hold us back, but those very fears are part of the process. Every step you take, even if it's imperfect, builds momentum. Every mistake you make is a lesson that propels you forward. Waiting for the perfect moment robs you of these invaluable experiences. Consider the innovators, leaders, and creators who have shaped history. Do you think they waited for the perfect time? Hardly. They acted despite doubt, despite challenges, and despite the naysayers. Their courage came not from having all the answers, but from their willingness to take a step into the unknown. They understood that action is what creates the opportunities and clarity we seek. When we stop waiting for the perfect time, something magical happens. We begin to see that the resources we thought we lacked often appear once we're in motion. Doors we couldn't have predicted start to open, and people who can help us suddenly enter our lives. Action generates momentum, and momentum creates possibilities. The myth of the perfect time is a thief of dreams, but it doesn't have to steal yours. Recognize that the time to start is not tomorrow, not when the conditions are ideal, but now. In this very moment, you have all you need to take the first step. It may be small, it may be uncertain, but it's a step nonetheless. And from that step, the path ahead will begin to reveal itself. Elevating your standards. Elevating your standards is about more than striving for excellence, it's about transforming your life. It's a call to step beyond what is comfortable, familiar, or expected and embrace the challenge of becoming the best version of yourself. Standards define who we are and what we are willing to accept. They shape our choices, influence our relationships, and ultimately determine our destiny. Imagine what your life could be like if you raised the bar just a little higher. Think of the possibilities if you refuse to settle for mediocrity in your work, your health, or your personal growth. By elevating your standards, you declare to the world and to yourself that you are capable of more. It's not about perfection, but about progress, about consistently pushing yourself toward a higher level of achievement, integrity, and fulfillment. Raising your standards starts with your mindset. It's recognizing that you are not defined by your past, your circumstances, or the limitations others may place on you. Your standards are yours to create. They are born from your values, your vision, and your desire to live a life of purpose. When you decide that good enough is no longer enough, everything changes. Your actions align with your ambitions, your habits reflect your highest goals, and the excuses that once held you back dissolve. Think about the people you admire, those who inspire you. What sets them apart isn't just talent or opportunity, it's the standards they hold themselves to. They demand more of themselves than anyone else does. They rise early, work tirelessly, and refuse to let failure define them. They don't just dream big, they act boldly, driven by a commitment to excellence that transcends fear and doubt. Elevating your standards isn't easy. It requires courage to face the truth about where you are and where you want to go. It demands discipline to break old habits and adopt new ones. It takes resilience to persevere when the path gets difficult. But with every step forward, you grow stronger, more confident, and more connected to your potential. When you raise your standards, you also raise the quality of the energy and people you attract. The world responds to the expectations you set. By demanding more of yourself, you inspire others to do the same. You create an environment where greatness becomes the norm, where innovation thrives and where possibilities expand. This is how leaders are born, movements are sparked, and lives are transformed. This journey isn't about comparison or competition with others. It's about challenging yourself to be better than you were yesterday. It's about aligning your actions with your highest aspirations and refusing to let complacency rob you of the life you deserve. Elevating your standards is a declaration of self-worth, a testament to your belief that you are here to make a difference, to live boldly, and to leave a legacy. So decide today that you will not settle. Decide that you will demand more of yourself, not because you are not enough, but because you know deep down that you are capable of so much more. Let this commitment fuel your passion, guide your actions, and transform your life. By elevating your standards, you unlock a life of purpose, fulfillment, and extraordinary achievement. The best version of you is waiting. Rise to meet it. Create the ripple effect of one bold move. Imagine a single drop of water falling into a still pond. It's a simple act, almost imperceptible at first. But the ripples it creates extend far beyond the point of impact, reaching corners of the pond that seemed untouched. This is the power of one bold move. In our lives, we often underestimate the significance of a single courageous decision, forgetting how it can set off a chain reaction that transforms not only our path, but also the lives of those around us. A bold move requires courage, the kind of courage that challenges fear and uncertainty, even when the odds feel stacked against us. It's not about being fearless, it's about feeling the fear and taking the leap anyway. Think about those moments in history when someone dared to stand apart from the crowd. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus, sparking a civil rights movement. The young Malala Yousafzai stood up for education, inspiring millions around the globe to fight for equality. Their bold moves weren't grand gestures in the moment, they were singular acts of defiance, determination, and belief that rippled into something far greater than themselves. In our own lives, bold moves don't have to be revolutionary to be significant. Perhaps it's the decision to leave a job that drains you, to stand up for someone who has no voice, or to pursue a dream others dismiss as impossible. These choices may seem small in isolation, but their impact can be profound. When you take that first step, you give permission for others to do the same. Your boldness becomes contagious, inspiring others to challenge their limitations, to dream bigger, and to dare greatly. The beauty of a bold move lies in its unpredictability. You might not see the full impact in the moment, and that's okay. The ripples you create may travel farther than you'll ever know, touching lives in ways you can't imagine. A word of encouragement you give today might inspire someone to take a leap of faith years down the line. An act of kindness you extend could spark a movement of generosity. A risk you take might redefine what others believe is possible. The ripples expand, carrying your courage forward into places and spaces you may never even step into. And yet, making that move is never easy. Fear whispers all the reasons why you should stay still. Doubt tells you it won't matter, that the pond is too vast and your drop too small. But let me tell you something, every great journey starts with a single step, every monumental change with a single action. The pond doesn't change until that first drop falls. So when the opportunity arises, when your heart beats faster at the thought of what could be, don't hold back. Let the drop fall. Be the spark. Be the first ripple. Because the world needs bold moves, and it needs them now more than ever. Not just from the extraordinary, but from each of us. Ladies and gentlemen, life doesn't wait. The clock is ticking, and every moment you hesitate is a moment you could be building the life you've always dreamed of. Remember, transformation doesn't come from wishing or hoping, it comes from deciding. One bold, fearless decision is all it takes to ignite a chain reaction of change in your life. So as you walk out of here today, I challenge you, what's the one decision you'll make? Will you keep waiting for the perfect time, or will you step into the life you know you're meant to live? Your breakthrough isn't tomorrow, it isn't next week, it's right now. You have everything you need inside of you to rise, to conquer, and to transform. So stand tall. Step forward. Make that decision today and watch your life transform in ways you never imagined. Thank you.